We pray for Ukraine or Ukraine.
For more details and free downloads, please visit suprememastertv.com/NWN. And for full channel listings, suprememastertv.com/worldwide.
Be vegan, make peace, do good deeds, hell not reach.
We sincerely thank all the reporters, journalists, photographers, camera persons, individuals, groups, companies everywhere in the world for all your contributions of news that inform and bring hope to the people from both human and animal kingdoms, as well as countless other beings, thus uplifting the atmosphere of our planet. May heaven bless your noble endeavors and protect you always, especially while on challenging duty.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Come upstairs.
Join us for a moment to give thanks for our magnificent cosmos. With radiant stars in the night sky, blessing our splendid little planet with their brilliance from afar. We are like a tiny speck encompassed by the creativeness of the universe. Surrounded by billions of glorious galaxies, all interwoven together by the thread of universal love. May we always rejoice and be forever grateful for our place in the cosmos.
Vegan leaders, none fears them, all love them.
Hello, delightful viewers. In the exquisite gardens of our country of Cameroon, where the flowers greet you with their fragrance and shimmering beauty, we say Ki Je Bese, meaning what a blessing in Bassa, one of the languages of our country. My name is Ngo Gweha. And the energetic city of Douala is my home. The more we connect with the divine power within us, the more humble we will be. The exuberant residents of Cameroon are in awe of the way you serve others with a grateful heart. May your true nature continue to blossom in heaven's unconditional love.
When you are greeted by merry Livonians dressed in traditional clothes, you may delightedly ask, Kuisinan Lab, or How are you in Livonian, the original language of these indigenous people of Latvia and Estonia. I'm Edis. The warmth of a home goes deeper than merely the walls and the roof. Culture-loving Livonia is inspired by the way you design a loving environment around you using only the elements at hand. May your gentle soul be always guided towards God as you aspire to create a kinder world. Welcome to Noteworthy News, generous news for a bounteous world.
Generous news for a wondrous world. Supreme Master Television brings you relevant news from around our beautiful planet 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Our programs can be viewed online at suprememastertv.com as well as on YouTube and iOS or Android apps.
For full channel listings, please visit suprememastertv.com/worldwide. New Supreme Master Television outlets. We are happy to announce Supreme Master Television is now also available globally via online streaming on Ficus TV and throughout Mexico on Ours Network. Supreme Master Television is available all around the globe, broadcasting on worldwide satellites. We also herewith thank all facilitating channels that kindly include our TV programs in their service. May heaven reward all your good deeds manyfold. Across Canada, Mexico, and the United States on Galaxy 19 KU band at 97.0 degrees west. Across Australia and New Zealand on Intelsat 19 KU band at 166 degrees east. Across South and Southeast Asia on ABS2 Southern Beam KU band at 75.0 degrees east. Across North Africa and the Middle East on Eutelsat 7W MENA beam KU band at 7.0 degrees west or Nowsat position. Across East Asia on APSTAR 7 KU band at 76.5 degrees east. Across Russia and surrounding areas on Yamal 401 KU band at 90 degrees east. Across the Middle East on Yasat 1 East Beam KU band at 52.5 degrees east. In Sub-Saharan Africa and Europe on Intelsat 20 KU band at 68.5 degrees east. In Central and South Americas as well as Mexico on Hispasat 30W-6 KU band at 30 degrees west. In Canada, Joy TV on Telus Satellite TV. In Inner Mongolia Autonomous Region, Buryatia, Russia, and throughout Mongolia on D-Dish Satellite TV on Channel 211. Throughout the United States on Glory Star Satellite TV, Channel 909. Also in Canada, Bell TV Canada, as well as locally on numerous cable and IPTV networks. Please search by postcode at www.joytv.ca/channel-finder for full channel listings. And Faith TV, please search by postcode at www.faithtelevision.ca for your local channel listings. Plus, in Mongolia on National Cable Television and in Urnet City, Darkhan, and Ulaanbaatar on Univision Cable TV, and throughout Lebanon on Channel 111 on Cablevision. For full frequency information, please visit suprememastertv.com/satellite. Additionally, Supreme Master Television is available on media streaming television services worldwide in more than 232 countries, territories, and regions via Apple TV, LG Smart TVs, and Roku Streaming TV, in 111 countries on Amazon Fire TV, in 144 countries via Android-based TV systems, in 198 countries on Samsung Smart TVs, in 195 countries on Viewed-enabled TVs and set-top boxes, and in 198 countries on CX TV, Geneco, Limex World TV, Live HD TV, Pick TV, Pocket TV, Pizzazz TV, Rumble TV, TV Web 360, Vipo TV, WWI TV, and Zingo TV. On shortwave radio in Sub-Saharan Africa, Europe, North Africa, and the Middle East on 15770 kHz, in South and Central Americas on 5800 kHz, in Central and Eastern United States plus Canada, Bermuda, Greenland, and Iceland on 9395 kHz, in the Western United States, Western Canada, and Mexico on 5950 kHz, and in Central, South, Southeast, and Western Asia on 7570 kHz, and on podcasts on audible.com, Google Podcasts, iTunes, SoundCloud, Spotify, and more. Supreme Master Television is also available in African communities worldwide on Habali TV, in Bolivia on Rec TV, in Potosi on UHF Channel 75, Kotap Channel 71, and Tigo Hogar Channel 15, in Sucre on Cotes Analog Channel 40, Digital Channel 141, in La Paz on Cotel de Hitad Channel 13.2, in Yayagua on Reflejo CATV Channel 25, in Uyuni on TV Frontera Channel 45, in Villazon on GoTV Channel 5, in Tupisa on Channel Coop Tupisa, in Benin Department on Trinidad TV, Locktail Channel 70 and 19. In Brazil on Channel 14 on MaxCloud TV, Channel 211 on CDN TV, Channel 811 on Brazil Play Spain, and on Soul TV, as well as in Mato Grosso do Sul on Channel 94, on Ligne de Cuiabá, and in Campos dos Goitacazes, Rio de Janeiro on UAU Net, in Morro da Liberdade, Villa Buriti, Colonia Oliveira Machado, Aparecida, Petrópolis, and the Industrial District on Mega LPTVS Channel 98, in the state of Amazonas on TV1, and nationwide on MaxCloud TV Channel 215, and Box Brazil Channel 213, and Cambodia, Laos, and Thailand on Malamar TV Network, and Cameroon in Bamenda, Boya, Douala, Kribi, Kumba, Limbe, Tico, and Yaoundé on Southwest Communication. In Colombia, in Gatansipa, channel 98 on APG, and in Cuasca, channel 23 on APG. In Quindío, on Legon Communications, CNC Quindío channel 2. In Medellin, Buenavista, Sucre, Cordoba, Mompox, Bolivar Department, Santa Ana, Magdaleno Department on Cosespo TV and Vivo TV channels 2 and 9. And in Bolivar and Cartagena on Telebolivar. In India, on Airtel, DD Direct, Dish TV, Reliance, and Tata Sky on Sadna TV, as well as Geo and all cable networks. In Indonesia, in Batam, Channel 10 on Baralang Vision TV. On Bintan Island, Channel 24 on Baralang TV Cable. In Korea, on Kakao TV and Naver TV. Throughout the Middle East and Greece, on Zap TV. In Nepal and India, Clear TV, Dish Home, Mero TV, Sim TV, and Sky TV on Bhakti Darshan TV. In Peru, on Asiri TV. In Aguatia and Chapin, on Teleamigos. In Ancash, on DKR. In Cañete, on Cable Cañete. In Cerro de Pasco, on Andina TV. In Cusco, on Incatel. In Huancayo, on Cable Red. In Lima, on Cablevisión, Cable Peru, Supercable, Servicable, Cable Láser, Cable Mix. In Puno and Juliaca, on RTP. Also in Puno, on Pororosa TV. On El Canal de las Estrellas and Cable Mas. And in La Convención, Calca, Palcatambo, Urubamba, Anta, Cusco, Paruro, Acomayo, Canchis, Quispicanchi, Chumbibircas, Espinar, and Arequipa on impeccable cable TV digital channel 51.2, as well as in Arequipa, Lambayeque, Chiclayo, Piura, Tumbes, and Trujillo on my fiber digital channel 31.3. In Tanzania, in Arusha, Dar es Salaam, Dodoma, Mbeya, Morogoro, Moshi, Mwanza, Tanga, and Zanzibar on channel 921 on CTV. In Trinidad and Tobago on Airlink Communications. Throughout Uganda on YOTV, in the United Kingdom on Connected Freeview and EETV Box via Vision TV, Freesat and Sky on IOZAT TV, in the United States on Genical Faith TV, Simu TV, as well as on Public Access TV, in California on Midpin Media Center, BCM TV, KMVT, KOCT, CMAP TV, Access Sacramento, Comcast SF Commons, Krea TV, KSTAR, and Pasadena Media, in New York on Brick TV, MNN, PATV Long Island, QPTV, and White Plains PATV, in Washington DC on DCTV. We have multiple more channels, which are not announced here due to lack of space and time. Please log on for your choices and areas, as we might also have more new channels anytime. For full channel listings, please visit suprememastertv.com/worldwide. Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule. Also, be sure to follow us on our socials: YouTube, Facebook, Getter, Instagram, LinkedIn, Nico Nico, Pinterest, Reddit, TikTok, Truth Social, Tumblr, Twitter, and VK in multiple languages by searching Supreme Master TV.
Make peace now. Even if your life's worth just a grain of dirt, make it benevolent and glorious. Not to use it as a murder weapon toy, to cause suffering and anguishing voice.
In today's news, Australian government increases intake of refugees in response to global humanitarian crisis. China's lunar mission maps area below surface on far side of moon. Ecuadorians choose nature over oil. Scientists use artificial intelligence-aided cameras and microphones to monitor wildlife people in United Kingdom. Sheriff's deputy rescues choking infant in Colorado, USA. Seoul, Korea-based vegan restaurant features mini smart farm. And pair of great white shark persons make journey together up North America's east coast. All this and more on Supreme Master Television, your constructive global TV channel.
In Supreme Master Ching Hai International Association relief news from Morocco, on September 8,
2023,
a powerful magnitude 6.8 earthquake struck in Morocco's High Atlas Mountains, just 70 kilometers southwest of the city of Marrakesh. Over 2,900 people lost their lives, and more than 5,500 were injured, with some in critical condition. Damage was widespread, and some affected areas were difficult to reach due to their remote mountain locations. The tragedy left thousands in need of urgent food, water, and shelter.
Upon learning of this tragedy, our most loving Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan, requested. The Morocco earthquake killed more than 2,000 people. Please arrange to send someone and to help with $30,000 for the most desperate victims. With Master's terrified, sorrowful prayers, may God be more merciful to all on earth.
Our European Association members from Austria, Czech Republic, Germany, and Spain immediately formed a team and arrived in Marrakesh on Saturday, September 16th. They joined a local Moroccan association member who had been working to obtain urgently needed items, such as tents and blankets. With the help of some Moroccan friends, our association members were able to find and order 140 tents from a tent factory in Marrakesh. The tents were requested to be large and strong, with 2 layers for warmth in the winter season that would be coming soon. The factory agreed and offered to dedicate its efforts to completing the order as soon as possible.
After learning about the plans of the relief team, Master wrote, "Dear love, thank you. Glad you are so apt in finding ways to help the affected. Please update when can. May God show mercy to all unfortunate victims,
and may Hess deliver them now and hereafter.
With love and love to you all involved."
In addition to the 140 tents, the following supplies were purchased and ordered: 500 blankets, 2,000 pieces of warm clothing such as jackets, pants, sweaters, and hats. 1,000 school backpacks, 140 solar lamps, plastic covers for tents, 140 kitchen heaters, as well as toys and vegan candy for the children. Our association members had also printed Arabic language Supreme Master Television and alternative living flyers for distribution, as well as bringing some direct financial assistance for families in need. Our team made contact and asked for the help of a local organization, High Atlas Foundation, which specializes in reaching difficult-to-access areas most in need.
Below is a report from our association's relief team. With the help of the High Atlas Foundation, a relief delivery was scheduled for Wednesday, September 20th. On Tuesday, September 19th, we packed items at the High Atlas Foundation, where some local volunteers even came to help. Everyone was very kind and respectful. Besides helping with packing, these volunteers also mapped out a route for our trip. After fully loading 3 trucks, we chose a route for the trip on Wednesday with 4 stops for aid distribution. Our first stop was very emotional as we felt the closeness of the reality of what had happened in the affected people's lives. After unloading the supplies, we began to depart, but then we saw a group of village children on our right. They were singing Sukran, 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 which means thank you in Arabic. Those innocent voices touched us so deeply that we turned back to go to them and express our love with gestures. Our second and third villages for distributing relief materials were at higher mountain altitudes. Along the way, we stopped several times to offer people on the road some financial support and to share Master's love. To get to our third stop, we had to go much slower, as there were many rocks that had fallen from the mountain. In this village, we were able to give the tents directly to the families and give toys to the children. Before we left, they gave us a box full of delicious apples. At our fourth and final stop, we encountered the largest tent camp we had seen so far. The destruction was devastating, with many fallen houses. The Moroccan villagers were very grateful for the supplies and Master's care.
Thank you so much in my heart from all my people in my village, because there is no one speaking English. Thank you so much, Supremate Master Shanghai, that help us, that come in here. It's so far to bring a help. Thank you so much, and we're really thank you so much for my heart.
Thank you very much from Planker. Thank you.
وعليكم ورحمة الله. نحن نتواجد بدوار البور جماعة ويركان. دوار البور هذا هو المعقل ديال الزنزال في السونتر بالضبط، والناس هنا راه كيشكروا كاع الناس اللي كيسولوا فيهم، كيشكروا المنظمات ديال برا، منهم المنظمه ديالكم اللي سبريم ماستر. كنشكركم جزيل الشكر لانكم ما نسيتوش هاد الناس، تعاونتوا معاهم.
I want to say thank you for being so amazing. You make me so happy. Thank you so much.
With the trucks now empty, we returned to Marrakesh and had the chance to invite 2 local volunteers to a vegan meal. They had been working with us and had helped with translation in the disaster-stricken mountain communities. One of the volunteers was very impressed with our mission and showed interest in learning more about our group.
Collaborating with the super master, and they are so kind, they are so human. I feel the good vibes, and I'm so grateful and happy to meet them.
On Thursday morning, we went to the High Atlas Foundation office, where we spoke to the director and coordinator. As certain items like solar lamps, kitchen gas, and other supplies hadn't arrived in time for our trip, they agreed to deliver them at a later date. We also promised to send their organization some ideas for teaching communities techniques to build inexpensive, earthquake-resistant houses themselves. This may be useful for the High Atlas Foundation's aid and development programs in the mountain areas. Finally, we once again thank the director and all the collaborators there.
The president of the High Atlas Foundation, Yosef Ben Mir, also expressed his thanks on behalf of the foundation.
I want to express our very sincere gratitude and appreciation to the Supreme Master Shanghai International Association for their love and dedication and hard work and commitment and all the giving and energy that they bring to our unimaginably difficult situation in the high atlas.
Upon receiving the relief report from our association members, Master kindly wrote, "God love, dear Morocco Relief Team, thank you, all of you. I have received the update and am very touched by all your efforts. We pray for the fast recovery of all victims and the soul deliverance of the deceased, with tears in our hearts and urgency in our voices. Love you." In addition to the $30,000 offered by Master, our association members from Taiwan or Formosa, the United States, Spain, Austria, the Czech Republic, and Hungary also contributed approximately $40,000 for these relief efforts.
Our hearts are filled with gratitude for our most compassionate Master, who never forgets the victims of disasters and offers both spiritual and material support to those in need. We are also thankful to our international association members for their heartfelt efforts to help the earthquake-affected Moroccan people. Our sincere condolences go to those who have lost loved ones, as we pray that the Moroccan people may quickly rebuild and resume their fulfilling normal lives in Allah's love and blessings.
Australia's government ups number of humanitarian visas to settle refugees. The Honourable Andrew Giles, Australia's Minister for Immigration, Citizenship and Multicultural Affairs, recently announced an increase in refugees taken in through the Refugee and Humanitarian Programme from 17,875 to 20,000 individuals per year. Mr. Giles said in a statement, "With more people displaced worldwide than ever before, the Albanese Labour government is stepping up to play its part in the global resettlement effort in a responsible way. This responsibility extends beyond their arrival by providing robust support to refugees to ensure they are well equipped to settle into Australia and rebuild their lives with certainty." Australia is a recipient of 5 Shining World Leadership Awards for Compassion and Shining World Leadership Awards for Protection and Good Governance, as well as a laureate of 3 Shining World Leadership Awards for Compassion and Shining World Leadership Awards for Caring, Good Governance, Health, Guardian, and High Moral Value. Thank you, Australian Government, for your commitment to sheltering the vulnerable. May the resilient incoming refugees live dignified and joyous lives in Australia in God's splendour.
There are 211 countries and regions which have animal people protection laws. Obey the law of your country. No more animal people slaughterhouses. No more hurting. No more murdering them to eat, to lab test, or for any reason at all. Be vegan. Make peace. So be it.
China's lunar mission gives insight into Moon's history. Lunar mission Chang'e 4 has uncovered geologic data from the Moon covering billions of years. In 2019, China's Chang'e 4 made history when its lander and rover became the first human objects to touch down on the far side of the Moon, the side that faces away from the Earth. A recent paper by scientists from China, the US and UK says imaging from the rover's ground-penetrating radar that reached 300 meters in depth revealed a hidden underground crater as well as different layers of lunar lava. The crater was formed when a large object hit the Moon, while the lunar lava dates back billions of years ago when the Moon was volcanically active. Our appreciation, international scientists, for your report. May lunar missions successfully continue to provide insights into the origin and composition of our planet's beautiful and mysterious Moon in Buddha's mercy.
Vegan, to save our world before it's too late.
Up next, Ecuadorians choose nature over oil. It's now time to pause and express our gratitude to CAN TV for broadcasting Supreme Master TV programs in Chicago, Illinois. We'll be right back with more significant news on Supreme Master Television.
Russia, go home.
For more details and free downloads, please visit suprememastertv.com/NWN. And for full channel listings, suprememastertv.com/worldwide.
Hi nature-loving friends, how have you been? I'm Muniapa, a vegan chef from the Moon Bear Kingdom. When I went vegan, I had to find energy alternatives for honey because I realized how hard it already was for the bees to work and live. My go-to sweetener is now maple syrup, and I want to share a tip on how to make awesome maple vegan granola bars that will help fuel your day. This is a simple recipe that only requires 5 ingredients and no baking. Begin by processing 1 cup or 225 grams of dates using a food processor until the pieces are small. The end result should resemble a dough consistency. Next, combine 1.5 cups or 135 grams of rolled oats, 1 cup or 145 grams of chopped roasted unsalted almonds, and the processed dates in a large mixing bowl, then set aside. Add a 1/4 cup or 60 grams of creamy salted natural peanut butter and a 1/4 cup or 60 milliliters of maple or agave syrup to a small saucepan and stir while it warms up over low heat. For a low sugar version, you can use some unsweetened plant milk instead of the syrup. After that, pour this liquid on top of the oat mixture and blend everything together, making sure you scatter the dates throughout. When it is well mixed, line an 8 by 8 inch or 20 by 20 centimeter baking dish or other small pan with parchment paper and transfer the mixture over. The pan liner will allow it to be lifted out easily. Firmly press down on the granola until it's evenly flattened. This helps hold it together. Then use parchment paper to cover the pan and let it sit in the fridge or freezer for 15 to 20 minutes. Remove your now solid, wholesome snack from the pan and cut evenly into 10 bars. Lastly, store your bars in an airtight container for a maximum of a week. These healthy, nutritious treats are great for breakfast, before exercise, or as a midday snack. Enjoy! Love you for being veg and going green to save the planet that saved the world. Thank you for your attention, and here's the weather around our beautiful globe.
sensitive images.
Be veg now. Look at you, beautiful and smart. Make you not a tomb of death. Those blood and pus are so disgusting. How could you even stuff it in?
Ecuadorians vote to halt oil drilling to protect Amazon. Citizens of the Latin American country of Ecuador have voted to safeguard the Amazon rainforest in a recent referendum. About 60% of the voters support halting all ongoing and future oil drilling activities within the Yasuni National Park to preserve this vital ecological treasure. It is a UNESCO-designated World Biosphere Reserve home to over 4,000 plant types and around 870 species of people from the animal kingdom. Members of the Waorani indigenous community had actively campaigned to keep the oil in the soil, and together with environmentalists were delighted at the outcome of the vote. According to the result of the referendum, the Ecuadorian government will have to stop oil drilling activities in the Amazon in the next few months. Our accolades, noble Ecuadorians, for your compassionate decision to protect nature. In the love of the Providence, may your shining example help to further protect the Amazon rainforest and ensure that it remains green for generations to come.
Artificial intelligence, or AI, assists researchers in tracking wildlife people in United Kingdom. Scientists in Britain have used AI-controlled cameras and microphones to successfully capture images of fauna and tens of thousands of hours worth of audio around uncultivated land near rail lines in Barnes, Twickenham and Lewisham, all outer districts of London. Computers were able to identify different species of animal people from the data much quicker than human observers. This has helped scientists map the animal folk's locations more accurately than the previous estimation method. From the results, researchers are optimistic about expanding the project to other areas. Using AI-led technology, scientists can study the movement of wild animal citizens in response to climate change and make more accurate decisions as to how to protect them. Many thanks, British scientists and all involved. May we utilize all the available resources to help us become devoted guardians of the noble people from the animal kingdom in heaven's eternal guidance.
Sheriff's deputy saves choking baby in United States. Upon receiving an emergency call that a 1-month-old boy named Carlos was unresponsive and not breathing, Deputy Nicholas Pacheco from the Arapahoe County Sheriff's Office, Colorado, United States, said he prayed to God to be able to use his CPR training and save this baby's life. Deputy Pacheco arrived at Carlos's house within 3 minutes and immediately started chest compressions and clapped the baby on the back, causing him to cough up some white substance and resume breathing. Paramedics arrived and little Carlos was taken to the hospital for a further checkup and then released. The father, also named Carlos, expressed his gratitude to Deputy Pacheco and said that his infant is doing well. Deputy Pacheco was delighted to visit healthy baby Carlos and his family a week later. Bravo, Deputy Nicholas Pacheco, for your life-saving intervention. May little Carlos always enjoy the best health in divine brilliance.
Vegan side effect. Never felt so good.
Coming up, Seoul Korea-based vegan restaurant features mini smart farm inside. We are pleased to present to you Pelevanlik Culture's traditional sports and games, a UNESCO-inscribed intangible cultural heritage of humanity from Azerbaijan. These activities, like wrestling, form an important part of time-honored traditions, folk events, and outdoor celebrations in Azerbaijan. Please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television for more brightening news.
Peace for Ukraine or you reign now. Russia, just go home.
For more details and free downloads, please visit suprememastertv.com/NWN. And for full channel listings, suprememastertv.com/worldwide.
Welcome back to Noteworthy News. Happy news for a thriving world. Vegan eatery in Seoul, Korea, establishes mini smart farm on site. The vegan restaurant Plantut, owned by the Korean food company Pulmuan, recently added smart farm infrastructure at the entrance of its location on the 7th floor of iPark Mall in the Yongsan district in Seoul. The mini farm consists of 8 smart gardening devices by LG that incorporate temperature control functions and light-emitting diode or LED lighting to grow edible flowers, herbs, and vegetables indoors, which are used in the healthy and delicious vegan salad dishes served on site. All menu items are 100% vegan and feature Korean and Western favorites, such as bibimbap, tofu noodles, lasagna, and tiramisu. 3 cheers planted for highlighting innovative sustainable farming methods and the planet-saving vegan diet. May your wonderful dishes be enjoyed by many members of the kind Korean public in Buddha's glory.
Researchers discover unique shark-person relationship. OSearch, a non-profit global ocean research organization, has been monitoring the movements of a pair of great white shark individuals making their way up the east coast of North America. The young duo have affectionately been named Simon and Jekyll and have swum within a few kilometers of each other for about 6,440 kilometers. Shark people biologist Dr. Mickey McComb-Kobza suggested that both shark residents may be following the same migratory route. In the 2006 documentary Shark Water and in numerous online videos, it has been shown that shark folk enjoy gentle physical contact and can develop friendships with humans. Our gratitude, OSearch researchers, for your report on Simon and Jekyll. May the pair, as well as all your migratory marine animal friends, have a lifetime of joyful and safe travels in celestial bliss.
There are 211 countries and regions which have animal people protection laws. St. Vincent and the Grenadines is one of them. St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Protection of animal egg. Any person who cruelly treats an animal person is guilty of an offense and is liable to a fine of 1,500 East Caribbean dollars, equivalent to $555 and imprisonment for 3 months. Anyone who engages animal people in fighting or permits another person to do so is also liable to a fine and imprisonment. Obey the law of your country. No more animal people slaughterhouses. No more hurting. No more murdering them to eat, to lab tests, or for any reason at all. Be vegan, make peace, so be it.
We are already excited to hear the joke of the day. Are you? Well, here it comes. It's called Mosquito and Firefly in Traffic.
A mosquito and a firefly were flying around at night and crashed into each other. The mosquito was very upset and said,
"Couldn't you hear my buzzing horn while I was flying about?"
Hearing this, the firefly yelled back,
"Couldn't you see me trying to turn with my turn signal light on?"
And now we have a hotline from Yahui in Olac, also known as Vietnam.
Kính chào sư phụ và đội ngũ truyền hình Vô Thượng Sư. Con xin gửi đến mọi người lời chúc tốt đẹp nhất. Gần đây vào ngày 24 tháng 1 năm 2023, trong một cuộc gọi với một thành viên đội ngũ truyền hình Vô Thượng Sư, sư phụ nói rằng không chắc có thể truyền tâm ấn được mãi, vì con là một trong những người đang mong chờ Ngài truyền tâm ấn và được Ngài công nhận là đệ tử. Nên khi đọc được những lời ấy, con cảm thấy gần như mình có thể được cứu rỗi hoặc có thể sẽ bị bỏ rơi. Con năm nay 14 tuổi, gần được 15 tuổi. con ăn chay từ trong bụng mẹ. Con không dám nói rằng con đã ăn thuần chay, bởi vì trước đây con đã không giữ thuần chay tuyệt đối. Nhưng từ tháng 6 năm 2022 thì con chắc chắn con đã ăn thuần chay rồi. Con mong Ngài hãy tha thứ cho những lỗi lầm của con dù lớn hay nhỏ. Con hứa sẽ không tái phạm những lỗi lầm trước đây nữa. Và con xin Ngài cho con và những người xứng đáng được Ngài truyền tâm ấn, được có cơ hội làm đệ tử của Ngài. Con hứa sẽ cố gắng tu hành để được góp phần vào công cuộc cầu nguyện cho thế giới hòa bình. Con xin chúc Ngài luôn khỏe mạnh và chúc đội ngũ truyền hình Vô Thượng Sư luôn khỏe mạnh để phục vụ cho Thượng Đế, hoàn thành sứ mệnh cứu rỗi thế giới xinh đẹp này. Gia Huy từ Âu Lạc, Việt Nam.
Ernest Yahui, thank you for your touching letter. We recognize your deep desire for initiation, and we join you in hoping that it comes to fruition very soon. May you and the sincere Olaxis or Vietnamese spiritual seekers find that which you long for. Supreme Master TV Team. P.S. Master responds to your spiritual yearning.
Devoted Yahui, I am pleased to know of your sincere wish to practice spiritually at such a young age. Sometimes the practicalities and difficulties of the material world get in the way of having an initiation ceremony. But know that all beings who earnestly love God and desire to practice are protected by Master Power. I very much hope that you are soon able to receive the initiation in person. Until then, continue to join in the daily worldwide prayer for a peaceful vegan world. May you and the lovely Olac or Vietnam feel that your every step is placed in the path of the divine.
If on the one hand we chant the mantra and on the other hand we eat the meat of another sentient being, then our words and actions do not tally with one another. We are not practicing as we preach. Can this be considered as loving kindness and compassion towards sentient beings? Is this doing good and abstaining from evil? The Venerable Drabwang Konchok Nobu Rinpoche, vegetarian.
We welcome your heartlines, stories, and or cute, loving animal people clips. Please send them via suprememastertv.com/heartline.
Be veg now. God gives us all free will to choose between good and evil, in gladness and woe. Please give others only gladness. The woe we spell as in who?
Pray for World Vegan in order to rescue our world and for lasting peace. Please join Supreme Master Ching Hai to sincerely meditate and or pray for World Vegan in order to rescue our world and for lasting peace. Every day at 9 p.m. Hong Kong time.
Make an alarm. Wherever you are, whatever you do, please stop for some moments to pray for World Vegan. With us, 9 to 10 p.m. Hong Kong time.
It's been a joy to spend time with you on Noteworthy News.
May celestial melodies grace your heart and soul.
Russia, leave Ukraine or you reign now. Peace be with you too.
We sincerely thank all the reporters, journalists, photographers, camera persons, individuals, groups, companies everywhere in the world for all your contributions of news that inform and bring hope to the people from both human and animal kingdoms, as well as countless other beings, thus uplifting the atmosphere of our planet. May heaven bless your noble endeavors and protect you always, especially while on challenging duty.
Be vegan, make peace, do good deeds, heaven, Godspeed.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/NWN.
Nos programmes offrent plusieurs langues. Veuillez visiter suprememastertv.com/schedule et suprememastertv.com/NWN.
Nuestros programas ofrecen varios idiomas. Visiten suprememastertv.com/schedule y suprememastertv.com/NWN.
మా కార్యక్రమాలు అందజేస్తున్నాయి అనేక భాషలలో. దయచేసి చూడండి suprememastertv.com/schedule మరియు suprememastertv.com/NWN.